kilograms category.
Representando a México, Luz Bernal.
Representing Mexico, Luz Bernal.
Representando a Chile, Araceli Quiroz.
Representing Chile, Araceli Quiroz.
Representando a Chile, María Antonieta Ortiz.
Representing Chile, María Antonieta Ortiz.
Representando a República Dominicana, Zoraida Miliano.
Representing Dominican Republic, Zoraida Miliano.
Representando a Egipto, Hanafi Mahamud.
Representing Egypt, Anafi Mahamud.
Un fuerte aplauso para las atletas de la categoría 79 kilos damas.
Se realiza la presentación de las atletas en la categoría de mujeres hasta 79 kilogramos. Una representante de México, Luz Andrea Bernal Martínez, 2 de Chile, 1 de Egipto y 1 más de República Dominicana.
So the 5 competitors introduced for the women's up to 79 kilogram category. 2 from Chile, 1 from Mexico, 1 from Egypt, and 1 from the Dominican Republic. So a smaller field of competitors in this women's up to 79 kilogram category. Good chance to potentially get a medal.
Se viene la presentación de referees y jurados.
So the referees have been selected for this women's up to 79 kilogram event, and they're from Mexico, Peru, Hungary, and 2 from Colombia, including the technical delegate.
Hay representación de México también en los referees. El árbitro central es Isaac Kraus Rojas. Perú, Hungría, Colombia, también representados en los referees.
So the 3-member jury has been selected as well from Egypt, Kazakhstan, and from Thailand. So athletes will have a few more minutes to get set before the start of the women's up to 79 kilogram category as we go through the world record holders. The women's up to 79 kilogram category, 151 kilograms in the elite is the world record from Brazil, Mariana Andrea. 126 in the legend category, 108 kilograms in the next gen category. So those are the world record holders. As we look at the American record holders, there's D'Andrea again in the elite category, 151. Next gen record holder, 107 kilograms from Chile. See the 2 minimum standards there which haven't been met. And the European record holder, 143 kilograms in the elite category. See some minimum standards still to be reached. Asian record holder, 151 kilograms in the elite category. And the African record holder, 150 kilograms in the elite category from Nigeria. 126 category in the 126 kilograms rather in the legend category. So this is the third of 4 competitions today on this Saturday. One more day of action tomorrow and Sunday. It'll be the team events. Always entertaining to watch the team events. And this is the women's up to 79 kilogram category. You see the first weights that will be lifted from 60 to 110. So certainly 3 competitors will be right in the mix for all 3 medals, you would have to think. Not often you see the 3 competitors lifting 110 in each of their first lifts. That could change, however. We'll see.
Cinco competidoras para esta categoría de hasta 79 kilogramos en la rama femenil. La pelea en las medallas estará entre República Dominicana, Egipto y Chile.
You see the qualification pathway to the Paris Paralympics. You see one of the competitors in this field sitting in 6th place at 126 kilograms. So already locked into Paris. You would have to think, although never know, could be somebody sneaking in there. The top 8 get into the Paris Paralympics. Louise Sugden, 123 kilograms, sitting in the number 8 position right now. So we'll have to see if the Egyptian will attempt a heavier weight to try and solidify that spot even further. We'll have to wait and see. Kamal Hadafi Mahmoud from Egypt, number 7 athlete in the world in the women's up to 79 kilograms. So first competitor in this women's up to 79 kilograms is Luz Andrea Bernal Martinez from Mexico. 60 kilogram attempt for her in this first lift, 26 years old.
...26 años de edad para Andy Bernal, que sale como primera en esta competencia con un intento de 60 kilogramos. Se ve contenta, se ve feliz, se ve animada de tomar participación el día de hoy.
And that's a good lift, a whiteout for the first lift of the competition. So well done from Luz Andrea Bernal Martinez, 60 kilogram lift.
Levantamiento válido para Andy Bernal en su primera intervención, 60 kilogramos. Inicia excelente la competidora mexicana. Segunda participante es Araceli Quiroz, representando de Chile, con un intento de 67 kilogramos. Viene Araceli.
So it's Maria Antonieta Ortiz going second in this first round. 110 kilograms will be her first lift. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. It's Araceli Quiroz who will be going first. Same country, at least. Quiroz 67 kilogram lift for her first lift. Maria Antoineta Ortiz will be going next. Chileans well represented at this World Cup event in Mexico. Second most participants after Mexico in the entire competition. Looking to get off to a good start in this women's 79 kilo event. Looks pretty good. And it was pretty good. That's a whiteout. That's a good lift for Kliros. 67 kilograms, no problem whatsoever.
También levantamiento válido para la representante de Chile, Araceli Quiroz, con 67 kilogramos. Primera intervención. Se prepara la barra con 110 kilogramos, porque viene la representante también de Chile, pero ahora es María Antonieta Ortiz.
So it's Maria Antonieta Ortiz going next. Also from Chile. So looking to lift 110 kilograms, Ortiz will be here. 42 years old. Fourth in the Asian Championships in Japan in 2018. Also won a gold medal at a World Cup event in Manchester in the United Kingdom. Lifted 116 kilograms there to do so. So this weight definitely 110 kilograms, something that she should be able to have no trouble with. Looked pretty good, and it was pretty good. The referees like that. That is a whiteout for Maria Antonieta Ortiz from Chile. 110 kilograms. Done.
Consigue un levantamiento válido María Antonieta Ortiz, representante de Chile, con 110 kilogramos. Y detrás de ella vendrá la representante de Egipto, con 110 kilogramos también.
So 3 for 3 with the lifts in this first round. See if we can keep things going here for Amal Hanafe Mahmoud. Another one of the very talented Egyptian para powerlifters. 110 kilograms should be a piece of cake for her. She's already lifted 126 kilograms to get her into the top 8 to get into the Paris Paralympics. So don't expect any trouble here at 110 for her first lift. The number 7 ranked lifter in this category in the world. He's competed in a lot of events previously. Won a bronze medal in London in 2012. And she's off and running with her first lift here in Acapulco. That's a whiteout for her. 110 kilograms, no problem. So Mahmoud keeps the streak alive. 4 straight good lifts from the competitors.
Sin problemas, los 110 kilogramos para la representante de Egipto, Hanafi Mahmoud.
So that's 2 successful lifts at 110 kilograms. So the final competitor of the day will attempt 115 in this first round. First get a look at Zoraida Miliano will be coming through the stage. Her coach dancing to the music like that. All right. Not just the athletes having fun, the coaches are too. It's good to see.
En el turno de la representante de República Dominicana, Zoraida Miliano, con intento de 115 kilogramos en su presentación.
So Zoraida Miliano will come out for her first attempt at 115 kilograms. If she's able to get this lift done, she will move into the number 1 position. Ranked number 8 in the world, Miliano is. I have to think that she's going to hopefully try to take a run at getting a spot in the Paris Paralympics as well. 115, if she gets this lift, would have to think she'd at least try to get to 120 in the next round and maybe go to 124, 125 in the final round. We'll have to wait and see though. First things first, got to get this first lift up and done. Won a bronze medal at the 2023 Pan Am Games. .33 years old. Didn't see anything wrong with that, and certainly the referees didn't see anything wrong with it either. That's a whiteout from all 3 referees. That's a good lift, 115 kilograms. So Miliano moves right into the gold medal position after that 115 kilogram lift. So things smooth from all 5 competitors in that first round, and it'll get interesting as we go along because 3 of the athletes are all very within close range, and we'll have to see how things play out for the rest of this competition. It's the women's up to 79 kilogram competition, as we just saw a replay there of Miliano's final lift. So Miliano 115 is in the lead, Ortiz in second spot 110, and Mahmoud 110 from Egypt in the 3rd position. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm going to say that maybe there'll be a little bit of a shuffle from where the positioning is right now based on what may be coming in the second round. We'll wait and see. I have to think that Mahmoud will try to go to a much heavier weight with her second attempt, but we'll see how it plays out.
Rápidamente se coloca en la primera posición la representante de República Dominicana, Zoraida Miliano, con el levantamiento de 115 kilogramos en su primera intervención. Ha concluido entonces la primera ronda. Vamos a iniciar la segunda y sale a escena Andy Bernal con un intento de 63 kilogramos para su segunda participación.
So Luz Andrea Bernal Martinez going next with her first lift of the second round. 26 years old. Successful at 60 kilograms with her first lift. Going for 63 with the second lift. Looked pretty smooth, and it was. That's a good lift. That's a whiteout for her. So Bernal Martinez, 2 for 2, 2 successful lifts at 60 and 63 kilograms.
Levantamiento válido para Andrea Bernal Martínez. 63 kilogramos para esta jovencita mexicana. Vendrá el turno de la chilena Araceli Quiroz. Segundo intento, va por 70 kilogramos.
So 6 for 6 now with good lifts in this women's up to 79 kilogram event. That's what we like to see. We like to see the good lifts, not the red lights.
Araceli Quiroz consiguió en su primer intento 67 kilogramos. Para este segundo va por 70 kilogramos. Se realiza el amarre por parte de su coach y recibirá apoyo para levantar la barra.
So it's Araceli Quiroz going next. Next gen category. 70 kilogram attempt here. Successful at 67 in the first round. And that's a good lift from two of the three referees. Was a little concerned at one point that maybe the good lift streak would come to an end, but certainly two of the three referees saw it as a good lift, so she's 2 for 2, 67 and 70 kilograms. Well done.
Le dan levantamiento válido 2 de los 3 referees para la representante de Chile. Araceli Quiroz, 70 kilogramos en su segunda intervención. Va a venir su compatriota María Antonieta Ortiz. Ella va por 115 kilogramos. Consiguió 110 en el primer intento.
So here we go with our next competitor. It's going to be Maria Antonieta Ortiz. So she will go next. Had the lift of 110 kilograms in the first round. I think a little bit of confusion as to how much weight goes on the bar. We're seeing 111 and 115. I think the original plan was 111, but it's going to be moved to 115. A little bit of a delay to get that set up. So at this point, it looks like Ortiz will go for 115, and then the next two competitors, Miliano, who had the heaviest lift in the first round, is going to go for 120. And then Mahmoud, who also had a 110 kilogram lift, is going to go for 121. So big jump in weight for her in the second round. We'll see how it all plays out, but that's assuming that everyone has successful lifts. So Maria Antonieta Ortiz about to enter the field of play. Won a silver medal at the Pan Am Games in Peru in 2019. Among several medals she has won in her career. In pretty good shape to come away with a medal in Acapulco. Wanting to do well at this event, obviously. Also some other areas to look at too in terms of trying to get to the Paris Paralympics as well. 115 kilograms won't be enough to get her into the top 6, but if she is able to get this lift, and perhaps she tries to increase the weight to try and get into that top 8. So lots on the line here for the competitors, including Ortiz. So 115 kilograms we're looking at here. And that's a whiteout. That's a good lift. 115 kilograms done and dusted for Maria Antonietta Ortiz. So again, 2 for 2. Have not seen a no lift so far. This has been very, very strong from the competitors.
115 kilogramos, levantamiento válido para María Antonieta Ortiz, representante de Chile. Continúa en la segunda posición y está buscando sumar puntos para meterse a la clasificación de Paralímpicos París, Francia 2024.
So it's Zoraida Emiliano going next from the Dominican Republic. She finished off the first round with the heaviest lift at 115 kilograms. Now she's going to try and increase that to 120 this time around.
Va por 120 kilogramos Zoraida Emiliano en su segundo intento. Levantó 115 en el primero.
I was reading an interview with Emiliano not too long ago, and quote said, "Having a disability is not an excuse for not practicing sports." So she's encouraging all people with a disability to get out and get involved in the sports that they love. So many different sports around the world now that disabled athletes can compete in. Powerlifting, one of the biggest ones across the world. And that's a good lift. That's a whiteout for Emiliano. She's pleased with that. A high five from her coach. And 120 kilograms is done for her. So she is in the gold medal position right now. And 2 for 2. We have yet to see a no lift so far. It's been a very clean women's up to 79 kilogram event. Certainly.
Celebra efusivamente Zoraida Emiliano el levantamiento de 120 kilogramos, válido para ella. Se ve contenta y feliz en esta competencia en Acapulco, Guerrero, México. Lugar donde se está llevando a cabo la Copa Mundial de Powerlifting. Los saludamos desde este paradisiaco lugar.
So it's Amal Hanafi Mahmoud going next, the last competitor in this second round. 110 kilograms in the first round. So she's increased that by 11 kilograms for this second attempt. 121 kilograms. It's already in the top 8 in the race to the Paris Paralympics. Had a 126 kilogram lift. So this is definitely a lift that she could do and has done before. 121 kilograms. See how this plays out. This would get her all the way to the gold medal position. Right now sitting in third position.
121 kilogramos para Mahamud.
Coach likes it. The referees liked it too. Crowd likes it. And most importantly, Mahmoud likes it as well. 121 kilograms. So that puts her into the gold medal position. And right from 110 kilos to 121, she's in the gold medal position now. So excellent stuff from her. So we've seen all 5 competitors in both the first and second round have clean lifts. We have not seen a no lift. We like to see that. Can this continue throughout the third round as well? We will have to wait and see. As we look at the standings, it's Mahmoud in the gold medal spot, 121. Miliano, 120 in the silver medal position, and Ortiz from Chile, 115 in the bronze medal position. So Egypt really putting on a good show here on this third day in Acapulco. Already a couple of gold medals for them in best lifts earlier today.
Mahmoud, la representante de equipo, ya se encuentra en el top 8 de los clasificados para París, Francia 2024. Terminó la segunda ronda, vamos a comenzar la tercera, de nuevo con Andy Bernal, que se toma un momentito para respirar, concentrarse, pero la sonrisa le gana. Se le ve feliz y contenta a la representante de México.
So third and final lift for Luz Andrea Bernal Martinez. Successful 60 kilograms and 63 kilograms. And now this lift at 65 kilograms. Can she make it 3 for 3? As 3 for 3, that's a whiteout for Luz Andrea Bernal Martinez. Big hug from her coach, and a nice achievement for her to get all 3 lifts done, and I believe all 3 were whiteouts as well. So 3 for 3 for Bernal Martinez, and she did it in her home country of Mexico, so she'll be pleased with that. Good way to start the third and final round as well.
Feliz la representante de México, Andrea Bernal, al conseguir sus 3 levantamientos válidos. Ahí estaba con la sonrisota de inmediato después de dejar la barra en el rack. Ya le ganaba la sonrisa a Luz Andrea Bernal Martínez.
I think the breakfast must have been good at the hotel today for all these women competing in this event. Nobody can seem to miss a lift, so hopefully won't eat my words. And this will continue throughout this competition as 4 more athletes to go for their final lifts, as Araceli Quiros will go next. Quiros successful at 67 and 70 kilograms. This final attempt at 72 kilograms. Put all her strength into that one, and it is a good lift, a whiteout, 3 white lights for Quiros. So 72 kilograms, no problem whatsoever, and she goes 3 for 3.
María Antonieta Ortiz, representante de Chile, consigue 3 de 3 con 110 kilogramos en su primer intento, 115 en el segundo. Y cierra la competencia con 117 kilogramos Excelente participación también para la chica de Chile.
So Maria Antonieta Ortiz will go next. So from Chile, 117 kilograms is the projected lift here. Successful 110, 115. Now looking to lift 117. So she's locked into the bronze medal position. This 117 kilogram lift will not knock out either Miliano or Mahmoud, who've already lifted 120 and 121 respectively. So would like to finish this off with a nice good lift and possibly get a medal in the total lift as well. You do get medals for the total kilograms lifted in this competition as well. So here we go, 117 kilograms for Ortiz. And the first no lift, unfortunately, from the referees there. It's the press sequence, the main issue in that case. So the first no lift we have seen in the competition. That's still pretty impressive that it's taken this long for not one of the athletes to have a no lift. So 115 kilograms will be the best lift for Ortiz, and she will finish with the bronze medal in this women's up to 79 kilogram category.
Primer levantamiento no válido en la competencia es para María Antonieta Ortiz, la representante de Chile. Se queda con los 110 y los 115 conseguidos en sus primeros dos intentos. Su compatriota logró 3 de 3 con 67, 70 y 72 kilogramos. Araceli Quiroz viene para cerrar esta competencia la representante de República Dominicana, Zoraida Milano, y posteriormente la clasificada a París, Francia, Anafi Mahamoud de Egipto.
So it's Zoraida Miliano coming in for her third and final lift. So Miliano looking to improve her standing. Right now sitting in the silver medal position. She has that locked up, but if she can get this lift, that would move her temporarily into the gold medal position, depending on what the final competitor, Mahmoud from Egypt, can do with her final lift. So definitely a successful lift here would put the pressure on Mahmoud. And 127 kilograms also important here, because if she's able to get this lift, she will move herself into the Paris Paralympics qualification run. 127 kilograms would get her into the number 5 position, the number 6 position, pardon me. So not only an important lift for this competition, but also an important lift if she wants to try and get into the Paris Paralympics. Successful at 115 and 120. In the first 2 rounds, this 127 kilograms. Big lift for her. – 127 kilograms, and it's a good lift. Well done. That's a whiteout for Miliano. So that gets her into the gold medal position, and it also gets her right into the mix in the Paris Paralympic discussion, because she's now into the top 8 with that 120 127 kilogram lift. So good stuff for her. Big lift for her. Important lift for her.
Zoraida Emiliano de República Dominicana logra los 127 kilogramos y parece que esto lo mete a la clasificación de París 2024. Al momento con la medalla de oro. Todavía falta la representante de Egipto que va a intentar 128 para arrebatarle esa posición.
So now the last competitor in this women's up to 79 kilogram category, and it's Amal Hanafi Mahmoud. So Amal Afani Mahmoud coming in for a record attempt. A lot on the line here for the Egyptian, looking at 128 kilograms. So if she's able to get this lift, she will set a Legends world record. She will also improve her standing in the category of the Paris Paralympics. Already got 126 kilograms, would get into the top 5 if she could get this lift. So a lot on the line for her. (128 kilograms). So if she gets this, it'll be a gold medal here in Acapulco. And if she gets this, it will be a Legends world record for her. She already owns the record, but we'll add to it. And not to be, unfortunate for her. Oh, that's too bad. She will be disappointed with that. Just the second no lift that we have seen in the competition. And because of that, that means Zoraida Miliano from the Dominican Republic is the gold medal winner and has the best lift in the competition. So disappointing for Amal Hanafi Mahmoud, but jubilation for Zoraida Miliano, who ends up winning the competition at 127 kilograms. She's also in the mix in the race to the Paris Paralympics. So big day for the Dominican Republic as Zoraida Miliano wins the gold medal and upsets Amal Hanafi Mahmoud, who finishes with the silver medal at 121. And it's Ortiz from Chile in the third spot. She will get the bronze at 115. Bit of surprising ending to this competition, but well done to Zoraida Miliano. So now it's another victory ceremony on the way, and Egypt, the Dominican Republic, and Chile will be on the podium. So we'll be back with that in a short order. And until then, some highlights, some replays from the women's up to 79 kilogram competition. So stay tuned for that and the victory ceremony coming up in a matter of moments.
Se viene la ceremonia de premiación donde la representante de República Dominicana estará recibiendo la medalla de oro. Plata para la representante de Egipto. Se queda con la plata. Mohamud se queda con la plata. En unos momentos estamos en la ceremonia de premiación. Yo soy Roberto Toledano, los saludo desde Acapulco, Guerrero, México, donde se está celebrando el Para Powerlifting World Cup México 2024. Regresamos.
México 2024 presenta la ceremonia de premiación. Por favor, demos la bienvenida a las medallistas.
So time for the victory ceremony for the women's up to 79 kilogram category. Came right down to the last lift to determine who the winners were going to be and what medals they would actually get. The medals going to be presented for this victory ceremony from Liliana Suarez Carrion, the president of the Mexican Paralympic Committee.
Liliana Suárez Carrión será la que entregará las medallas a las galardonadas en esta categoría.
So it's Maria Antonieta Ortiz, the 115 kilogram lift that got her into the bronze medal position. She's from Chile. And we saw 2 no lifts in the entire competition, and she was one of the competitors to lift 2 out of the 3. And now the bronze medal, Amal Hanafi Mahmoud, 121 kilograms was her best lift. Had a chance at the gold if she was able to get her final lift, but it was not to be. And because of that, the gold medal winner comes from the Dominican Republic. And that's Zoraida Miliano, 127 kilograms. Went 3 for 3. Successful with all 3 of her lifts, and that last one the most important because that gets her a gold medal, and she is pleased. Look at that great smile. And now we'll get the Dominican Republic national anthem, as is the tradition for the winner. So victory ceremony now complete. The 3 medalists in the women's up to 79 kilogram category, Dominican Republic, Egypt, and Chile. The first time we haven't seen Mexico on the podium so far on this Saturday. And big smile says Miliano from the Dominican Republic wins the gold medal, all coming down to the final lift. And nice consolation from Mahmoud from Egypt, who I think many thought would capture the gold medal but was unable to be successful on her final lift. So good stuff from the competitors and an entertaining competition. So the third of 4 competitions on this Saturday have now taken place. The next one is the men's up to 107 kilogram and over 107 kilogram category. That will be coming up next. 6 competitors taking part. Looking forward to seeing that, the final competition of this Saturday. So we'll take a short break and we'll be back, and the men will be back taking center stage at the 2024 Para Powerlifting World Cup in Acapulco, Mexico.
esas fueron las medallistas de la categoría 79 kilogramos. Oro para Zoraida Emiliano de República Dominicana.